Hello, everybody. My name is Sergeant Brian Bauer with the Phoenix Police Department's Public Affairs Bureau. I am also the coordinator for Maricopa County when it comes to silent witness and silent witness related issues. Silent witness wants to present a case. We have some family members of our victim that really want to describe and talk about Carlos as a person, as who he was, and let the community know what their loss has been like and how it's affected them personally. On behalf of Carlos's family and all of his friends, I would also like to thank everybody for coming this afternoon. Today we have Carlos's brothers Nick and Andy, as well as Carlos's cousin Eric. They're all going to be speaking about, again, the person Carlos was, the person that they're missing in their life. Silent Witness is here today to really encourage the community. If you have information about this case, make that difficult call. Call into Silent Witness, use our website, use the different resources that are out there available to everybody in our community. It's times like these that we realize some of these cases move very slowly when it comes to investigations. This case has been going on for over 4 years. December will be the 5-year anniversary of this case. When detectives come to an end of their investigation, they're going to continue to look up all the information. Anything new that comes into their office, they're going to fully investigate. That's what we're hoping that the community might be able to provide us today, is that last piece of the puzzle that we can investigate and find the person responsible for this crime. I do also want to take a moment to share with everybody on exactly what happened over 4 years ago. It was a Sunday night in December, December 8th, 2019, at about 11:30 at night. Glendale police received a 911 call of a stabbing. When officers arrived to the apartment complex near 58th Avenue and Camelback Road in the city of Glendale, they found an adult male victim suffering from stab wounds. He was provided as much medical treatment as possible. Unfortunately, he was not able to survive that violent attack. Detectives investigating this homicide learned that Carlos was in the apartment complex that he lived in, was walking to his room when a car pulled up, and one of the passengers exited the car and violently attacked Carlos, stabbing him multiple times. Detectives also were able to identify the car that the suspects were driving in as a 4-door passenger car. There's not a whole lot of information. Again, we're hoping that witnesses might remember that night and be able to give us a more specific understanding of what took place leading up to this violent attack and those small details that detectives are requiring to continue their investigation and find that person ultimately responsible. Detectives, families, friends, we're all searching for the same answer. We want to know who did this so that we can stop that person from destroying another family. We don't want this kind of violence to continue through our neighborhood. So again, we ask that any information that you may have out there, no matter how small you might think it is or how insignificant it may be, detectives can use that information as the last puzzle piece of their investigation and find the person responsible. So please call Silent Witness at 480-WITNESS, 480-TESTIGO. If you go on to silentwitness.org, there's also an option where you can provide your own tip through electric means or electronic means. Great place where if you have evidence, photos, videos that you don't want to give to a police officer, Silent Witness will make sure that you stay anonymous and that information gets to the hands of the detectives that crucially need it. This case is a Glendale case. There is a $5,000 reward for any information leading to arrest. Glendale Police Department was able to provide an additional $3,000 out of their own funds to increase this reward. This case and solving this case means a lot, not just to the community, but to Glendale Police Department, in which is the reason that they reached out to Silent Witness to help spread the message and to garner as many tips as possible on this. With that being said, I'm going to pass the microphone over to Nick. Nick, can you please tell all the community members, everybody that's watching, what kind of person was Carlos and how has his loss affected you and your family?
This has been hard. You know, it's been almost 5 years going on now, and it's on, right? Okay, sorry. I had all kinds of emotions going through, you know, sad, angry, you know, bitter, but God's been helping me get through it. And my brother Carlos was my little brother. We're about a 1.5 years apart. Carlos was a good brother growing up, a good son, a good uncle, a good friend. My brother was always there for you if you needed him, no matter what. He loved God, he loved his family, and sports. I mean, the TV was on the sports channel all the time, going over highlights of old games he would be watching. His favorite teams were the Cardinals and the Phoenix Suns. And movies, he loved movies. His favorite movies was Goodfellas. He, my bros, my cousins, and my nephews would always recite lines from movies, getting everyone to laugh. He was a real jokester. He liked joking with his family. I remember growing up, my mom used to have it on the Christian channel, TBN, and my bro would be in there with my mom watching all the time. For his birthday, my mom used to make us homemade green chili, rice, beans, homemade tortillas, and a cake. Oh man, was it good. He always looked forward to our birthdays. He also loved pizza, wings, soda, sweets. I remember always hearing the fridge open and my bro taking a drink of soda, then taking a big after and a loud burp. I remember when he would have barbecues and he would tell me, bro, really? How you going to make a barbecue with no burgers? I would just stare at him and be like, bro, you didn't have to pay anything, just eat. And he would look at me and smile and shake his head. He lived with me for a few years off and on. He would take my kids to school every morning and pick them up when we couldn't. He loved his nephews and nieces, all of them. He would always attend their soccer games, football games, wrestling matches, promotions, graduations, whatever. He was always there. I remember one time I didn't have enough money to pay for my daughter's club soccer, and my bro overheard me. And he said, how much is it? I'll pay for it. I was like, bro, it's a lot, but he was like, it's cool, I'll pay. And he did. He never cared about money. He would lend to you if you needed it. He had a big heart. He wasn't perfect, but none of us are. But he was a good brother and a good person. He loved my mom so much. When she passed in June of 2019, I know he took it hard. We all did. But I knew because I could see it in him. He really missed her. Before my brother got murdered, I was going to tell him if he wanted to move back in with us, but I never got the chance. I remember that Sunday, December 8th, 2019, we were coming back from meeting, and my bro Carlos was calling me. They were at the Cardinal Stadium tailgating, and he was telling me to come hang out with them. I wasn't going to go, but my nephew was like, come on, Theo, let's go. So we ended up going and hanging out with my bros and family. We had a good time. It was the Steelers versus the Cardinals. We had our laughs and talking trash to our family that were Steelers fans. When we left, we all said our goodbyes and I love yous. Who would have known that later that night our lives would have been changed forever? When I got a call from my brother Andy, it was around 12 or so. He told me calmly, bro, Car's been stabbed and they're taking him to the hospital. For me to pray and not worry. I told my wife, my bro's been stabbed and we need to go to the hospital. I was thinking it wasn't that bad, or at least praying it wasn't bad. But when we got to the hospital, that's when we found out how serious it was. My little bro was fighting for his life. I remember the doctor coming out and telling us that it's not looking good, that my bro lost a lot of blood. I forget how much pints, but I believe it was about 8 or so. That they had to put back in him, but it was a lot. And the doctor said he wasn't going to make it. I was like, I respect what you're saying, but I believe in God, and I know God's going to heal my bro. And he did. I remember when we were finally able to see my bro, I told my bros, the oldest, to go see him first, but they wanted me to go in there. I remember my bro telling me, pray with him, bro, as he held back tears. So me and my wife went in there with him. He was under anesthesia from the surgery they had performed on him. I grabbed his hand and wept. I told him I loved him and I was sorry. I was